Hey guys, it's your boy Russo. We got VicMerc. We're here at the TCG Championship here in Rosemont, Illinois. Vic, go ahead and tell us about your day. How'd it go?
My day went okay. I played P.U.N.K Therion. I played a 50 card build. The deck worked phenomenally today, except for maybe one or two times that I bricked. I'll start talking about my matchups real fast. Round one, I ended up playing against Marincess. The only time I played Marincess all day. I ended up winning game 3 in time by like 100 life points. All the damage that was done by me. I paid 600 and dealt 700 to him. Round 2 was against Flunderies. I 12'd them. Game 1 was kind of a grind. Game 2 was literally, I milled a Banshee to get Zombie World and he scooped. I was like, okay, cool. Round 3 was Roots. He's playing Sword Soul Tenny, of course. I ended up winning that. Round 4 was against another Sword Soul Tenny player at table 1. I ended up 2-0ing him. I just drew everything that was broken. It was broken.
Phenomenal.
Yes. Round 5 was my first loss for the day. I lost against Drytron. Game 1, I pretty much bricked. I drew mainly Therions. I set up Regulus with the Reaper Bounce and a Veiler. He had callback for Veiler, so I technically only had 2 interruptions. Game 2, I set up my Calamity play and Anti-Spell. I go stand by phase, activate Anti-Spell. He goes Chain Droplets. I was like, cool. No more Calamity. Done right there. And then he ended up OTKing me. Well, he didn't OTK me, but he ended up killing me the next turn. Round 6 was against Flunderies. It's against a South Florida player that I've played so many times at the Cool Stuff Hollywood Regionals. I ended up losing 2 to him. I couldn't do anything. I bricked. I did misplay game 2 where I should have kept Reboot in my hand instead of setting it because then he MST'd it. Yes, he MST'd in year 2022. That's weird, I know. But if I kept it in the hand, I would have won that game, and then game 3 would have been iffy. Round 7 was against Dragon Link, the only Dragon Link player I played all day. It was a pure build, it wasn't Adventure, it wasn't Punk, it was just Dragon Link. I ended up winning game 3 right before time was called, because I anti-spelled him and he couldn't play. He said Dark Ruler and couldn't do nothing. Round 8 was against Sword Soul Tenny. I ended up winning game 3. He got very salty. He kept on trying to say my cards don't resolve, that they're missing timing, even though they were Chainlink 1 Hulk, Summon, Formula. So I still get the draw, Chainlink 1 Formula to Synchro Summon, so I still get the effect of Calamity. But it's fine. Round 9, I played against Pack. He was playing pure Punk. He was also doing the Calamity play, but he was also doing, he was also setting up to where he could Synchro Summon to the Punk level 11 on my turn. And that's what ended up winning in game 3. That's it for the rounds. It was 9 rounds today. I did not make day 2. I had to win the last round to make day 2. Feels kind of bad, but it's whatever. Let's get straight into the deck profile now. Starting off, of course, you see my field centers. 2 Reguluses and a Zeus. I never summoned Zeus today. Okay, starting off, we're going to start off with the Punk engine. I played 3 Foxy Tune, 3 Ogre Dance, 3 Xiamen, the 1 Deer Note, and then the 1, I can't even say it, name, Charcusi?
Oh, Euro print, boy.
Yep, all Euro print. For the most part, I didn't really brick on them. I was always drawing at least 1 or 2 of them and be able to play the game. I don't think I drew this once today, which is fine, but it's all iffy. Next for the Therion engine, I played double Regulus. I probably would have played 3 if I had 3, but I didn't really care all that much. It still worked out for me. I played double Lily. I was playing 3 at first. I ended up taking out the 3rd one so I could play Talents. 2 worked perfectly fine. And then the 1 of of the common ones. They were all good. I normally sided this one out going first, game 2 and 3. I sided this one going out second. Next are the hand traps. I played triple gamma, and of course the one driver. This card overperformed today. This card was completely busted every time I activated it. Double Ash Blossom, double Veiler, double Nibiru, and then the one Ghost Ogre. I was playing 2 Ghost Ogres at first, but I needed to make room for the talents and everything. And to be honest, I saw this card actually a lot today, which is weird. I actually milled it a lot today too. But the main used hand trap I had today was Gamma. Gamma and probably Nib. So yeah, I only played 10 hand traps. The last 2 monsters are the Jet Synchro and the Fairy Tale Snow. This card was busted today. This card liked my hand for some reason. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, I played the 3 Therion Disc Coliseum, the 3 Endless Engine Argo System, and then the 1 Therion Charge for the Therion spells. This ratio was good. I was playing 2 of this at first, but to be honest, I didn't need it. Yes, all Euro print.
No, Splite coming soon, guys. Splite format.
But yeah, this was good at 1. Yeah, I could search it when I need it, and if I ever needed to get it back, this card let me get it back, so I didn't really need to. Next, pretty much for consistency, of course, triple E-Telly. I love my ultis. I saw them so many times today. Most of my starting turns was literally starting off with E-Telly.
$100 card.
Nobody asked it, which is good.
They respect Gamma too much.
Now for a couple going second cards, well, other going second cards, triple droplets. It's perfectly fine in this deck because you do want to be able to pitch some of the Therions from hand. Because sometimes if you open too many Therions in hand, it's a dead hand. And triple talents is good for going first or second depending on the matchup. I didn't play against any Despy or anything, so I know they don't really play hand traps, but everyone else does. This card was pretty good today. Drew a good amount of cards. Last 3 cards in the deck were the 1 Call by the Grave, the 1 Foolish Burial, and then the 1 Hardy Feather Duster. This card was put in the last minute just for the fact that I didn't want to lose the Mine game 1. And I knew a lot of people were going to be playing Mine, but no one actually used Mine on me today, which is good. That's it for the main deck. That was 50 cards. Let's go for the extra deck next. Of course, always have to rep my team and myself with my token. I want to make another one, so hopefully I will. I'll start off with the Link monsters, the 1 Hawk Fibrax. Very integral to the combo. If it does get hit, it is a choke point, which it got ogred a couple times today, which sucked, but that's fine. I still won those games. I think it got either ashed or impermed a couple times as well. Next, I did play the 1 Lambda. This is really just in case I can get extra monsters on field so I can still use Gamma from hand. It actually came up a couple times. I also actually, against one of the Sword Soul players, I summoned a Lambda so he thought I had Gamma in hand, and it made him play it completely different how he should have played, and that's what made him lose. So it worked. The 1 Nightmare Unicorn didn't really come up too much today. I probably should have played the Celine package, but it's fun. 1 Access Code. I actually did not summon this card today, which is weird, but it was fun. I was winning without it. I was out decaying without it. Next for the Synchros, play the 1 Formula to summon off Hulk, and of course make Calamities. The 1 Chaotic Ruler, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon.
Ruler.
Yeah, P.U.N.K Ruler, sure. This card, you want to go into every game. Simple as that. The 1 Hot Red Dragon Abyss. This card was busted all day too. The 1 Baronet Fleur. I actually only made this maybe twice today. Of course, you still want to play it, just I didn't really have a chance to make it too often. I played the 1 P.U.N.K Synchro. This came up in testing. I thought it was good. Never actually needed it. It was just to have another level 11 seat group. You had to play a lot of level 3 tuners and a lot of level 8 monsters. One Psychic and Punisher. Actually did not summon it at all today. I think it came up once. I just I ended up scooping before I could actually summon it. And then of course, one hot red dragon,
King Calamity.
I summoned this card once today, which is weird because that's the whole point of me playing this build, to summon it. I tried to summon it twice and it got stopped. Now how can everything got stopped? Zip for the synchros for the XZs. I played the one ding. This did not come up today. It was good in theory. It was good in testing. I just never actually made it. One zombie vampire. Trying to summon this every game, to be honest. I like milling. It's fun to mill my opponent's cards, take their tuner to make my Hulk. I did that all day. And then the one Zeus. Didn't actually summon it today because never really needed to. And then the last card I played was the Fusion for Punk. This is really just a backup plan in case they stop pretty much all your plays. It also makes Foxy Tune a 1-card combo, well, 1.5 card combo. Just so you could go Foxy Tune, summon Yaman effect, summon out, add the Share High Skill or whatever it's called, the one that Fusion summons, normal summon, and go full combo from there. That's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, now there's probably some cards I probably shouldn't have played and probably some cards I probably should have played. But to me, in testing, these all came up. I played the one, the Cherry Rose Whip. It's good against Despia. It's good against just decks that need their spells and traps to go off. I sat in maybe once today, just didn't see it. Double Token Collector, of course, against Sword Soul, against Brave. I didn't play against a single Brave deck, single Avenger deck. Like I said, I played against 3 Sword Souls though, so it came up. I also did the one Zombie Necro World Banshee with the double Zombie World. This is mainly for Flunderies. It's also good against dragons, just didn't need it. One Pangertops, this originally was on the side, it was originally Feather Duster, but I moved Feather Duster to the main, so I just needed a 15th card.
No, the real question is, how often did you draw this bastard?
I think I drew it twice after siding in, like maybe 3 or 4 times, so 50% is not bad. But one time I didn't even get to summon it, I just pitched it for a Foxy Tune. Spell and trap removal, triple Twin Twister, of course. Want to pitch Therions, like I said before. And then, of course, the red reboot. This card stops anti-spell, stops D-Barrier, stops the Harpy Trap, which I got hit with once.
Can we do the RC2 tomorrow, Julia? Okay.
Double anti-spell and double D-Barrier, of course, for going first. This was actually a lot today. It was good against Drytron, it's good against Sword Soul, it's good against P.U.N.K Therion, it's good against P.U.N.K. It's good against a lot of stuff. It actually came in pretty handy against Sword Soul too.
Alright. So any changes you would make moving forward in the deck?
I'd probably find a way to main other, like, more ogres. I don't know what I would really take out. If I had any more cards in the deck, I was just going to play 60. But I didn't want to play 60 because I know I'd brick more often. Because that's just my luck with 60 card decks. Yeah, there's not really too much to change. Probably just try to make it a 40 card deck.
Understandable. Alright then, guys. Any shout outs before we go?
Of course, shout outs to the boy Roots behind the camera. Shout outs to
Carly and Jalen.
Yes, shout outs to my girlfriend Carly and my son Jalen. They're actually on their way here to pick us up. Well, pick me up anyways. Shout out to Hunter Lloyd. Shout out to
all the Team Relinquish.
Yep, all the Team Relinquish. All the people that I used to play with down in South Florida. Everybody I play with now in Jacksonville. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright then, guys. Till next time, guys. Peace.
See you guys.